Welcome back to Phil Pulse, your daily destination for the juiciest reality TV updates. A brand new chapter is beginning in the life of 90 Day Fiancé star Kim Menzies. After her emotional breakup with Usman Sojaboy Umar, Kim found unexpected love with British boyfriend Wayne Hope. What started as a simple conversation on social media slowly turned into a deep connection filled with love, trust, and dreams for the future. From late-night conversations and video calls to their first meeting in England, Kim and Wayne's relationship has captured the attention of fans around the world. Now, their love story has taken an even more exciting turn with shocking new updates. According to reports, Kim Menzies and Wayne Hope may be preparing to welcome a new addition to their family, as rumors claim that Kim is pregnant. Although the couple reportedly kept this news private for some time, their relationship eventually became public. Wayne's reported luxury home gift to Kim and their upcoming wedding plans have created a huge buzz among fans. Before taking this major step, Kim also received support from her son, Jamal Menzies, who approved of his mother's decision. The couple has officially announced their wedding date set for September 16th. Join us as we reveal the latest updates about Kim and Wayne's love story, wedding, and their exciting future. Welcome to Viva Flix. To truly appreciate where Kim Menzies stands today, you have to remember where she started. When fans first met Kim on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, she was an open book. She traveled all the way to Tanzania with gifts, high hopes, and real hope in her heart to show her love for Nigerian musician Usman Sojaboy. Umar was true, but what followed was an emotional roller coaster of gut-wrenching proportions played out before the eyes of millions. Difficult cultural disagreements, angry confrontations over potential second wives, and relentless public scrutiny pushed Kim to the brink when they finally walked away from each other in the happily ever after. In the tell-all, fans saw a woman exhausted by failed promises and broken dreams. That chapter was not simple to leave behind. For months, Kim focused on repairing, rebuilding her self-worth, leaning on her rock, her son Jamal. She moved away from the cameras to find her feet and explore what happiness looked like on her terms. The public split had left its scars, but also taught her what she really wanted in a partner: mutual respect, maturity, and emotional security. She wasn't dying for an abroad romance, nor was she waiting for a Cupid to strike again anytime soon. But fate had another thing in mind for her. One quiet evening, scrolling around social media, Kim stumbled upon a profile that stopped her cold. She liked the cut of a British man, Wayne Hope, his nice smile, and down-to-earth manner. For the first time in a long time, Kim felt a spark of actual curiosity. She chose to take her life into her own hands rather than sit around and wait or let fear dictate her path. She tapped the screen and sent a direct message, not knowing that this small, bold move was going to change the direction of her life forever. Kim honestly had no idea what she was getting herself into when she hit send on that fateful DM. It felt a bit like walking on glass to be opening up to someone new online for someone who had been so high profile in the reality television spotlight. Wayne Hope was quick to respond, and she was grateful. He was clever, personable, and very disarming. Wayne, a talented British entrepreneur and loving father of 3 from the UK, wasn't out to play games or pursue internet glory. His genuine compassion put Kim at ease right away, and a casual greeting developed into hours of easy messaging. What started as friendly chatting soon turned into a daily ritual. There was an 8-hour time gap between California and England. Yet, the two made communication a major concern. Wayne would cheerfully stay up late into the British evening just to hear about her day, and happy morning texts from across the water would greet Kim as she woke up. Plain text messages just weren't cutting it anymore. They moved on to regular FaceTime and Zoom video chats where they could look each other in the eye and have real, unguarded moments. In these screenlit conversations, Kim discovered a form of romanticism she'd been lacking for a long time. Wayne didn't want expensive things or stupid emotional begging. He truly cared about her everyday life, her family, and her rehabilitation process. They talked about their past heartaches, their growth, their values, and their expectations for the future. Wayne was drawn to Kim's honesty, openness, and infectious laughter. Wayne sensed, and Kim, emotional maturity, solidity, and a breath of fresh air. The computer screen between them seemed to decrease week after week, month after month. Late-night talks would last into the early morning hours, packed with profound thought and humorous banter. Kim realized that a casual online crush had become a genuine, unassailable love. They had built an emotional bond in the intimacy of the virtual world. But both of them knew that real love required presence. Flying across the Atlantic to visit someone face-to-face is a terrible leap each time. But for Kim Menzies, the stakes felt immeasurably higher. She knew the pain of moving overseas for love, the memory of landing in a distant nation only to find disappointment still fresh in her mind. Kim set off on her lengthy journey to the UK with a confusing mixture of joy and vulnerability and dread that had not yet gone away. This time, she was not going into the unknown alone. Her son Jamal was right there with her, her emotional tether and ever-protective shield. Their plane landed on British soil, and Kim walked through the crowded terminal with her pulse pounding at full speed. Months of internet intimacy were now slamming into the real physical world. But then, she walked into the arrival section and spotted Wayne Hull, and all that pent-up stress just evaporated. Wayne waited, smiling brightly, and with a charisma so natural that it filled the room instantly. He was warmly dressed and sharply dressed, and came forward without a pause, drawing Kim into a close, comforting embrace. In that one moment, all of Kim's doubts seemed to disappear. No discomfort, no uncertainty, no gap between the man she chatted to online and the gentleman standing right there in front of her. When Kim later saw Wayne in the flesh, a small voice inside her said, "This could be the one for me." She found his presence to be grounding, genuine, and truly comforting. Jamal even, who journeyed halfway around the world to study every detail to protect his mother with his life, watched his boundaries fall almost immediately. Wayne greeted Jamal with genuine warmth and a strong, open respect. It was clear from the first that family was the most important thing to him. Kim felt a broad sense of peace, watching the two most important men in her life connect so casually. Stepping out of the airport together into the crisp British air, the evident magnetism could not be ignored. That leap of faith had become a true friendship. After the heartbreaking airport reunion, Kim and Wayne believed that turning up too soon could easily torpedo the fragile romance they were building. Kim had been in the harsh glare of reality TV for years and knew how much gossip, online trolls, and intrusive cameras could test even the closest of relationships. Wayne was also protective of their new romance and his private life, and he was in full agreement that caution was the key. They opted to cultivate their connection in the solitude of areas which were not under the glare of prying eyes and media headlines. To maintain their anonymity, the couple masterminded a series of clandestine romantic escapes in some of the most renowned five-star luxury hotels in the UK. Kim and Wayne crafted a romantic retreat for two within the plush suites offering private dining, serene rooftop terraces, and city vistas that leave you breathless. These discreet rendezvous enabled them to indulge in romantic dinners, tranquil morning coffees, and genuine conversations without the weight of fans whispering in the background or paparazzi lurking nearby. Wayne was the master at making Kim feel like a treasured possession, orchestrating thoughtful experiences that made her feel like royalty. Inside those closed doors, their romantic chemistry accelerated at a frightening pace. They shared their backstories, giggling at inside jokes until they could giggle no more and seriously contemplating what a future together might look like. These quiet, uninterrupted days were a revelation to Kim. She wasn't tiptoeing around or fighting for approval, but was instead experiencing the consistent, attentive devotion of a partner who truly valued her. Wayne arrived completely exposed, confirming with small gestures and great chivalry that his motives were nothing but pure. With the ongoing hidden hotel escapes, their mutual trust became an unbreakable bond. and Kim recognized that what they had was no longer just a fun, foreign holiday romance,